been months, and I still haven't fully absorbed and accepted the fact that Hillary is gone.
Hey, how it's going? It's your girl Ashley with House of Beautyify, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be taking you on my journey of losing weight, healthier hair, and healthier skin. Today I'm going to be cooking up in the kitchen a meal for 5 people. I'm going to be preparing lunch, which is turkey stuffed bell pepper. I didn't have any turkey meat to use, ground beef. It's exactly the same in the recipe. Just substitute the ground beef for turkey meat. Trust me, it's much more healthier and much more better than ground beef for this recipe to me, my personal stuff. Because I had made it before, and I made it with turkey meat, and I made it today with ground beef, and I like the turkey meat a whole lot better than the ground beef. And also, I'm going to be preparing lamb chops, rack of lambs, and garlic roasted mashed potatoes for dinner. And if this video becomes a little bit too long, because I want to make sure I get it out to you all, I may not have time to fit dinner into it, but I will record it and I will have it available at the beginning of tomorrow's day 6 Vlogmas, because today is the 5th of December. And this is the video for day 5, and I want to make sure that I just try to stay on top and try to give it to you on that day and not the very next day. With that being said, I'm going ahead and get out your way and let's get to cooking. What to do with this leftover meat? Aha. Oh, Blackie. Let's get something to eat. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. What you want to do is bring 2 cups of water to a pot and add sea salt, or you can use plain salt, however you like to use it. I'm using sea salt, kosher salt, whatever one rocks your boat. Sea salt for me. And I'm going to add some garlic butter to this. Sorry about that, y'all. My dog just came in here and just started drinking a gulp of water like she thirsty. But anyways, add the garlic butter to the water, and then we're going to go ahead and measure out 1 cup of brown rice and drop in our 1 cup of rice. Stir it around, get it smooth around the pot. Bring it back to a boil, cover it up, and we're going to boil this on low simmer for 45 minutes. I said this recipe requires ground turkey, but you need a pound of ground turkey. Even though that's ground beef, we're going to pretend it's ground turkey. We're going to add it to our pot, and then we're going to ahead and season her up. I have Tony's Creole seasoning, some garlic powder, and some black pepper. You can add any type of seasoning you like. That's, that's catered to your family and you all's taste bud, but this was rocks in my family household. This is what goes with our taste buds and just go with our southern living of style. So we went ahead and just, make sure we season her very well, and then we're going to show you exactly how the whole process go. I'm going to drain off the meat and all that good stuff. But I have a process in here. I have a clip that I had to edit out because it sounded like a straight up robot, and I was like, what? I'll pretty much have it in tomorrow's clip, but you're going to see pieces of it going on right now. And as you can see, I am pouring in my chicken broth. And as you can see, this clip is pretty much moving super, ooper, duper slow. I don't know what happened to this clip. This clip just acting like a robot. It sounded crazy, but I went ahead and cut that clip out because you weren't able to see me pour all the things I need to do for my mashed potatoes and finishing up my ground beef. Which pretty much once I drain it off, and then once the rice is done, I added of can, which is 14 ounces of tomato, chunks of tomatoes, not tomato paste, but you want to get chunks of tomatoes. You want to see those tomatoes in there. And I pretty much docked it up. I put garlic powder in there. I put oregano, thyme, and parsley. And then I went ahead and washed off my bell peppers, and I cut off the head, and I moved the seeds. And I'm pretty much filling all my fillings of the ground beef, which you have ground turkey, the tomatoes, chunks of tomatoes, and the brown rice all mixed together in one pot. We're going to preheat that oven to 375, and we're going to fill up the bell peppers. We're going to stuff that thing all the way to the top. And like I stated before, I do not know what happened to the clip where you can see me, mixing in the tomato chunks and the brown rice and adding my fresh garlic, and my chicken broth and my water to my pot for my potatoes, and I'm letting that sit there until it comes to a boil. and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and just kind of like speed this clip up and keep it moving. So let me come back really quickly and let you all know, again, I have a total of 5 stuffed bell peppers for this here lunch dish. Whichever how you have it, you can have it for dinner, but this is our lunch for 5 people. I went ahead and just make sure that I stuffed it, and then I'm going to make sure that my oven is preheated to 375, and then I'm going to cover it with foil. Get used to the voiceovers. This is kind of, you know, very new and very different, but it's very fun. So if you're getting any value from this video, you're digging this recipe, be sure to go ahead and like it and share it with your other fellow you know, people who are, you know, detoxing and losing weight and trying to learn meal prepping and all that good stuff. Please do not look down in the card sections for this recipe. Everything, all the stuff is going to be right here in this video. And it's ready. We're going ahead and slide that thing right on into the oven for 25 minutes. It is done. So once it cooks for 25 minutes, you're going to remove it from the oven, remove the top. And I'm sorry I did not have this clip. I was just all over the place trying to get everything going. But you're going to go ahead and top it with cheese, put it back in the oven for 5 minutes, let that cheese melt. And then you're going to remove it from the oven. And now you're ready to enjoy these turkey stuffed bell peppers. Hope you enjoyed this clip.